coming in. From Spencer B, I got my beer here. Drink up. Earl Thomas now. Okay, sure. Again, there's nothing new with Earl Thomas. If you want to bring him in, okay, sure. I got more concerns that your secondary is not making very many plays in general, especially your corners, your pass rush isn't getting there. I don't think Earl fixes everything, but he's a good player. If you trust him off the field, definitely bring him in. Clearly, that is not the case so far in terms of the trust and faith in the Dallas Cowboys. I also want to shout out some super chats here from Jordan Thomas, my burner account, and Michael Miller. Those kind of came in between our live and post-live show. Thank you very much. Vincent says that drop by Cooper was huge. I mean, it mattered, but they won. So, that was a very ill-timed drop, but they were able to recover, luckily so. Yeah, Cooper has to catch that pass. If I'm remembering correctly, my issue wasn't with the drop. It was bad third down protection, if I'm remembering this drive correctly, and then, faking the punt on fourth down and taking the ball out of your quarterback's hands. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. From It's Hip, is Mike McCarthy an improvement over Jason? He made a lot of questionable calls that could have lost the game. So I think McCarthy is an upgrade over Jason Garrett. I have concerns as to if he is enough of an upgrade. Because if Garrett was the head coach, the Cowboys would have never come close to coming back from down 20-0. The opening start felt very Garrett-ish, and that's concerning to me because I don't want that. The whole purpose of moving on from Garrett is so that this game, when you're down key players, when things don't go your way, and you're able to recover. The Cowboys, it wasn't pretty, but they got it done. So am I sold on McCarthy through 2 games? No. Will I give him more time? Absolutely. From Robert Olmstead, whoever's saying get rid of Prescott is a hater. There's always somebody in the comments. There's always somebody who's like, oh yeah, Dak sucked, but you just didn't pay attention or you're an idiot. I don't know what to tell you. If you thought Dak was bad in this game, I honestly don't know what to tell you anymore. You're either willfully blind or you just can't see. It's one of the two at this point. So I thought Dak was fantastic. I agree, Omar. The Cowboys ran the ball too much on first downs. They used more play action in this game. Let Dak cook. It worked out well. It was a good showing by the Dallas Cowboys because of Dak Prescott. They won the game because of Dak. He was so good in this game with backup tackles. We remember the last time the Cowboys didn't have Tyron Smith against the Falcons. It was ugly, but Dak's gotten better. The coaching staff got better. They won this game as a result. From my burner account, that's my effing QB. Pay that man. I thought he was great. I completely agree. Of course, you can't do it right now, but I kept telling everyone, hey, Dak's really good. He's not the reason you lost so many games this year. If he gets some chances, he will convert more of those close games. And look what happens. He did exactly that. Now, I do still owe a lot of people money because the Cowboys did not cover against the Atlanta Falcons. Head over to chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code Cowboys125. That gets you a 125% deposit bonus. If you are one of the new users who had already signed up and put money on the Cowboys to cover, hit me up on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. It will take some time. I am going to have to deal with that, so just give me some time. But I will Venmo everyone who already deposited and bet on the Cowboys to cover. Since they didn't, I'm going to honor my word. Hit me up on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. From Gabe Flores, what do you think about Brandon Knight? New tackle, long-term replacement. I thought Brandon Knight was better than Terence Steele before the year began. Clearly the coaching staff felt differently. I kind of want to go back and look. I didn't think Terence Steele was that great. I thought Brandon Knight was better-ish. I think he can be a swing tackle for you. But if you need a long-term left tackle, probably going to look elsewhere. I would rather invest a little bit more, even if it's just a round 2 or a round 3 pick. I don't want to just assume, okay, Brandon Knight's good to go, because we might have a different conversation, especially the way that offensive line played in the first quarter. My God, they were so bad. All right, Dylan Fernando, Trevon Diggs and Trysten Hill thoughts. Diggs has to catch. He had 2 picks. He should have 2 picks this year. Like, he has to hold on to that ball. He's got to make that 1 interception. He got burnt by Julio Jones. Couldn't recover. I thought he was okay. Trysten Hill, by the way, he's been able to make some plays for this team. My expectations were low, of course, but I've been pleasantly surprised by the showing so far out of Trysten Hill. So he's not enough right now. He needs to still be more, but he is a lot better than what he was last year. Diggs is going to be inconsistent. It'll take some time, but he'll get there. Troy Daniels says sign both E.T. and Eric Reid. Also bring in Snacks Harrison. So, you have to cut 3 players, just so we're clear on that. Again, I am fine with Earl Thomas if you trust him off the field. Clearly, the Cowboys don't. As for Eric Reid, I am all for him. I don't know if both make sense. That's a little tricky. I am all for Snacks Harrison. I think they have to find a way to get him more, to get better, run stopping on the interior. Because when they don't go 5 front guys, it does not work. It's actually kind of ugly. All right, Dylan Harmon, not related to producer Dylan. Aldon Smith and Everson Griffen grades. Griffen got the sack, so that helps him out. But I thought they were both kind of non-factors. Look, the Falcons ran quick passes. The teams are going to do that. But I wasn't impressed by really the pass rush as a whole. They have to be better. Now, part of that is getting the opposing team in a situation where you can have a pass rush. 3rd and 5, you can do quick passes. It does not work. So we've yet to see a game where the Cowboys can truly attack on defense. That'll come, and I think you'll see a better game out of Aldon Smith, Griffen, and Tank, but I'd say see it best for those guys. I don't think they played particularly well in this one. Jay Luke says Aldon Smith will be in the Pro Bowl. I mean, I hope so, because that means he had like an 8-sack year or something. So, sign me up. Not convinced it's going to be the case, but I thought Everson Griffen was the Cowboys' best pass rusher in this game. But I hope that Aldon Smith can emerge. That'd be very, very cool. Be awesome for him and, of course, for the Dallas Cowboys. Nightmare DC for life. We need more 2 running back sets. Free Tony Pollard. Look, I like the Cowboys came out with an early 2-back set with Pollard and Zeke. I didn't like 2 straight runs to Pollard. I think that the key part for the Dallas Cowboys is you have to get your 5 best players on the field. I'm not convinced the Cowboys are doing that because they want to utilize Dalton Schultz. They want a tight end out there. Kellen Moore loves 11 personnel, 1 tight end, 1 back, 1 tight end. I wouldn't mind more Tony Pollard, more 2-back sets, especially if you're up where you can run the ball more. Just don't think the game flow did not bode well for that part in today's game. So if you guys want daily Cowboys videos, then just subscribe. All you have to do is hit that big red button. You see it on your screen. We've got 2,000 people watching live right now. I'm sure not all of you are subbed. We will continue to do watch parties this year, and we will continue to pump out daily Cowboys videos. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe today. All right, from my fake burner account, say what you will about McCarthy, Garrett would have lost this game. Loved we kept taking chances with the players there with no offseason. I agree. I think that with Garrett, you probably lose like 39-10. With McCarthy, and that's the difference, you won. So I'm not going to, bemoan too much around Mike McCarthy, but I do need to see a little bit better out of him, just so we're saying. All right, Justin Garcia, any trade value for DeMarcus Lawrence? You just restructured his deal. You are not trading him. You have committed to Tank. He's not going anywhere. You frankly still need him anyway. You need DeMarcus Lawrence out there. Was he good tonight? No. So what are you going to do? Trade him away and be worse? There's really no other option for Dallas. You're keeping him on your roster. So Jordan, same thing. You're not trading Tank. You keep him. You need him to be better. He has to emerge more. I'm not panicking yet. I thought he was pretty good in week 1. Not so good in week 2. He'll be okay. As for Ron Leary, first off, some of you people out there think that Ron Leary fixes everything. That's what you guys seem to think. which is fine, but whatever. Like, I am down to bring him on. He's not better than Connor Williams, at least based on last year. Just saying. So bring him in, sure. He's not going to fix it. All right, Zenot, I see potential in our corners and safeties, but they're not there yet. Think they will get it together and continue to get better week in and week out. I hope so. I hope that's the thing. Owuzie, I know he left the game with an injury, with a hamstring. We'll see what his status is long term. Diggs has promise. It'll take him some time. I know I'm team free Jordan. Jordan Lewis, not good today, guys. He was bad. He did not fare well. He had a rough showing. I thought Xavier Woods played really well. I didn't see much splash plays from Darryl Worley or Darian Thompson, so still missing some key players. From Mr. Stegosaurus, go Dinosaurs. Say Greg Zuerlein misses the field goal. Does he get cut? Also, you think Dallas adds some offensive line depth after Terence Steele struggles? Maybe some Ron Leary action. I don't think they cut him. They already paid Greg Zuerlein. Like, you give him another chance because John Fossil loves him. In the end, he made it, so it's all good. Offensive line depth, they're going to continue to explore that. Look, I'm not surprised with the way Terence Steele was playing. Having him start was all about surviving. So he survived. You've survived so far being 1-1. Ron Leary, sure, again, bring him in. He's not a tackle, though. Doesn't do anything for you in terms of like what you have right now. All right, from MILF Hunter. People need to put some respect on Dak Prescott. You're telling me. He was awesome, guys. I keep trying to tell you. Y'all want to look at the end result only. Dak was the only reason you were in that game. That and the onside kick, I guess. Like, Dak played great. Put it in there. Let Dak cook. Good things happen when you use play action, especially on early downs. They were aggressive. They let Dak throw it, and that's why they came back from down 3 scores. Down 3 scores. That is absolutely incredible. Great job by Dak Prescott and the Cowboys to somehow, some way, pull that one out and get the victory. I did not think they were going to win that game. I really didn't. I thought they were done for. But Dak came back, left that game with a brief injury. He's okay now. Big, big win. From Pump Something, do you think we're going to win the Super Bowl? Maybe we should pump the brakes a little bit? It's 1-1. I'm not panicking anymore. I was in full-on meltdown mode in the first quarter. Now I'm okay. But there's a long way to go. Jordan Thomas, any defensive backs we can trade for that will help. I mean, the good ones aren't available, so I don't really know what to say. Like, I'd love to get Patrick Peterson. Cardinals aren't going to trade him. So as of right now, no. Let's check in a few weeks and see what players could be on the market in terms of trades. Jay Luke says, great job to Bones Fossil and the special teams. Great fourth quarter, great final 2 plays for the special teams. Because before that, 2 crappy 4th down punts. Also, I've said this for months now. Why is Chris Jones on this team? It was a horrible throw. Like, yeah, he's a punter, I get it. Yeah, CJ Goodwin shouldn't have slipped, but it was underthrown by like 4 yards. Like, the first fake, good play call, terrible execution. The second fake, terrible play call. Why would you take the ball out of Dak Prescott's hands and give it to Darian Thompson? What? That was bad. That's why I was upset with McCarthy. All right, Michael Miller, such a good game. I'll super chat twice. Thank you, Michael. Dak for President 2020, cry Eagles cry. I think it's a little late for Dak to run, but I mean that if he puts up that performance every single week, heck yeah, I'd vote for him. All right, Eric Freeman, pay that man Dak. We'll have to wait a little bit. It will be a good, couple months here after the year ends. That's when the Cowboys can finally get that Dak Prescott deal done. Gabe Flores not knocking on Cooper or Lamb, but I think Gallup needs a few more throws his way. Thoughts? I am inclined to agree with you. The way the Cowboys have used Gallup the past 2 weeks, he's been their deep threat. He's been the guy that's taking shots with vertically. CeeDee Lamb's kind of been the middle of the field guy. Of course, to an extent, there are other routes to run, of course. Cooper's been the short, quick pass guy, and it's worked okay. but they don't trust the offensive line early, and they won't throw it deep early as a result. They are very conservative early in games, and I don't like it. But yes, I want to see Gallup get more involved early and often. So give me your one-word reaction then to this Cowboys-Falcons game. Incredible, stressful. That was certainly a big one right there. So give me your one-word reaction, Cowboys against the Falcons. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.